Okay, so yeah, I just got this mic today, so I'm just getting used to using it. And I done a couple tests, before I actually started recording, and it sounded so choppy. So when I'm trying to, pin it to my shirt, so I'm gonna have to hold this like this, like I'm a reporter, like on today's news or the weather today. I'm giving that type of thing. So let's discuss why social media breaks are necessary. So I'm sure most of y'all heard that social media has a drastic and severe impact on our mental health, on how we, go on our day-to-day lives and all sorts of stuff. And, sitting back and actually experience this myself when it comes to me being chronically on social media in my past, that is definitely true to a certain degree. And I think, in my personal opinion, taking social media breaks, every now and then can be beneficial because you want to, increase your productivity in your work environment, for example, and you feel like you're addicted to like Instagram, for example, just scrolling down the timeline and just your explore page, and that's all you know how to do. So when you actually take the time to take a break, whether it's like a day or like a couple hours, you go crazy. You feel like, okay, what am I gonna do? Just twiddle my thumbs? Like that's literally, you feel like you don't know how to process your life without having your phone by your side, or even on your laptop. How to stop yourself from searching that type of site without having to be on for so long. And I think taking social media breaks is definitely beneficial. Because besides what I've just mentioned, it definitely gives you an opportunity to really enjoy life versus thinking whatever perception or whatever narrative somebody posts on social media, that's what actually happens in life. So if you don't get that, then for example, if I'm saying, oh, life is stressful, life can be whatever, life is just too much, and it can be if you let it or if you allow it to be stressful. Because if you step outside and just walk, along your park or along the road and just listen to some music, life could be better, actually be like amazing. Just taking a breather outside of, you know, feeling like you're not conformed, but more so like trapped into seeing what everybody else is doing and feeling like you have bad FOMO or fear of missing out on what everybody else whatever else has going on. If you really sit back and really think about why you may have most of your problems you have now, it's probably due to the fact that social media has an influence on your decisions. And if you really think about it, um, most of your problems can be really resolved without having social media or having influence on social media and thinking that whatever you see is the right way to go about things. You can only take it with a grain of salt by really doing your research on if it's a legitimate source or if it's a primary source that's actually has scientifically proven facts. Primarily the toxicity that you may experience, 50%, yeah, I would say 50 or 60% of the your environment has to probably do with due to it being by social media. It could be your environment to a certain degree if you're in a toxic workspace or even a toxic neighborhood. But most of the problems that you have, that you may face day to day, could be what you see on Facebook, what you see on Instagram, what you see on TikTok. I know people love TikTok now. Me personally, I'm not a TikToker. I don't really go on TikTok unless occasionally I'm viewing like a friend's timeline, but I'm not like a chronic TikToker. But just what you see on your feed can really have an impact on your day and how your day will play out. Also, just to keep this in mind, that what you see on social media in general is all an illusion unless they state that this is actually how their life is, or how whatever concept they want to present to the world, that's how it actually happened. Nine times out of ten, it's like a fairy tale. It's really not nothing real. You can tell when something is real. You can definitely tell when something is extremely fake on social media. Instagram, pretty much. I'm not saying it's all fake, because you do have some pages that are real and that are authentically themselves and they present themselves as authentic. But pretty much what you see on Instagram is just a bunch of influencers that think they're the celebrities. You have models, male models that probably got injections like steroids or something to making their bodies look like the Crimson Chin, and you have models looking like a Victoria's Secret perfume bottle. It's just a whole big cluster of what they want you to see. So definitely take breaks if needed because it will definitely mess up with your mind and have you thinking that, oh, this is how people are supposed to act, or that's how you're supposed to be, and that's how you're supposed to look. You're probably what, maybe my age. I'm in my early 20s. You probably in your early 20s, 30s, 40s, or even 50s, and thinking that what you see on these sites is how you're supposed to act at this age. You know, you don't have to act that as your age. Age is just only a number, so you can act as where however you want, as long as you act with common sense. Then by all means, I'm just saying because common sense is not that common. So I'm just saying, if you want to act how you act and present yourself, however you want to present yourself, then by all means, but just do it and do it the right way that comes across as authentic. Don't do it because you feel you're pressured to, or you feel like you have to amplify this side to, be accepted. Because not everybody has to accept you. Not everybody has to uh, understand you for who you are. Because only the real ones that know who you are and know that what you are, or who you are is pure and real, then they'll be receptive to it. But the rest, they can honestly go somewhere. If I gotta be honest. But back to the topic. Yeah, just if you plan on taking breaks from social media, just keep in mind that you're not really missing much. You just, enjoy life, work on your craft, grow gradually, and just become the best version of yourself. So that way you can be the best version to other people if you come in contact with them, and not be some sort of what do you call those? NPC. I think that's I think that's the term, NPC, or some sort of bots that doesn't have a mind of its own. So just definitely just be 100% you as much as possible. Overall, this was not really like a fact based video. I just wanted just to rant and just basically talk my mess. So yeah, I just want to just say take as much breaks from social media as you can, and just remember that not everything that you see on social media is 100% real, but you can stay 100% real to social media, if that makes sense. It did in my head, but I hope it makes sense to y'all. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you're a new watcher or a new person that just came across this video, just know that this is one of many videos more to come. And hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to share to your friends, or it's just share to your family to bring awareness. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.